What's going on, everybody? Uncharted's creative director and writer, Amy Hennig, has been released from Naughty Dog. Her last day was on March the 3rd, which was this past Monday. She's been released, and she has been replaced by Neil Druckmann and Bruce Straley, whatever his name is. Because I really don't like these two dudes because they don't even know what they're doing with The Last of Us. They say, and I quote, they say, the only way we're going to make The Last of Us 2 is if it makes sense. Why do we have these guys working on Uncharted from here on out? That is self-suicide. Self-suicide. They don't even know where to go with their own series, but you're telling me you're going to give her series to them? What a noob move by Naughty Dog. A noob move. They're gonna really tear this series apart. And I think at some point we're just gonna have to say, Naughty Dog, you had a great run when you let Amy Hennig handle this series, but it's over. It's over now. These guys just don't know what they're doing. They're gonna ruin something that was perfectly fine in the first place. Now the messed up thing about this is she just celebrated her 10th year anniversary with Naughty Dog, and it's like they had a scheme going in the background saying, hey, we're gonna get rid of her soon as her 10th anniversary comes around. We're gonna get rid of her and give this job to you guys. So what's going on here is it's like a scheme was going on behind closed doors that she was unaware of, and pretty much just put her out of a job. It's not going to be hard for her to find a new one, being as she's so experienced and she's so good at what she does. She stayed on everyone's back. She was in the mocap department all the time. She was in there for the art team. She was in there for the programmer. She was in there for, the whole development team. And I watched a lot of videos where they all just sat down and talked about how good she was to work with. She was understanding. She did everything right, and it was a big part of why the Uncharted series took flight. Now, pretty much what I want to say in this is, are you guys worried about this series' future? Do you believe that Uncharted is in trouble? Because I believe that Uncharted is in trouble. Now, we don't know how Uncharted 4 is going to turn out, but being as she's been removed from the picture, I do believe that the work that's being put in on Uncharted 4 is going to be sloppy. As a gamer, you don't want to hear things like this. You don't want to hear people that make the game successful get taken away for people that don't have a clue of what is good and what is not. So when Uncharted 4 drops, I doubt Neil Druckmann and Bruce Straley will be able to, write another story, because they can't even write one for The Last of Us. They say they can't even make sense of their own game. And to me, that's just pathetic for any gaming company to say. Because if you got the job as a writer, you should be able to write. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But let me know what you think about this. Do you feel as though the Uncharted series is done for after this year? Or do you think it's done when Uncharted 4 drops? Because I do believe when Uncharted 4 drops, it's already done. I'm not going to make no guesses though. I'm going to wait and see what it looks like first, and then I'm going to hopefully play it, and then I'm going to make my, my decision on whether or not it fell off or not. Because I do believe after this comes out, this series is going to burn. It's going to crash and burn. And they're probably going to be begging her to come back, and I doubt she's going to come back to this company. Being as she spent 10 years of her life here making this game from ground up to where it was successful when it first dropped. The first Uncharted that dropped put this game on the map, and that's telling you something. That means she was extremely talented at what she did. She did it with a lot of passion. She had a lot of heart for it. And when you take things away from people, you ultimately crash and burn whatever they were good at. You crash and burn because no one else is going to be able to do it better than she did it. So to me, this game is in trouble. If you feel any type of way about this, let me know in the comments. But basically, I just wanted to say this is a disappointment. I feel like we're gonna be ripped off in the future. We're gonna get cliffhangers. You know it's a problem when you get cliffhangers in DLC. The Last of Us DLC, you got a cliffhanger in it. You expect more. You know, you just expect more, and these two guys just don't know how to deliver. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't get me wrong, The Last of Us was a great game, but they don't know where to go from here. They are at a loss, you know, and it's just not looking bright, you know. They're ruining everything they're touching. Don't get me wrong, they can make hits, but they don't know how to follow up. And that's the wrong type of person that you want leading any type of development process. But that's just me. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Def Jam video should be out tonight or tomorrow. If you haven't checked that series out, go ahead and go check that out. Make sure you hit that like button on those videos. I see y'all watching them, but you're not liking them. What's up? What's up?